What's up, guys? How's it going? So for today's video, basically just want to blog about stuff that's just on my mind that just really like making me sad. Where did all the developers go? Where did all the good developers go? Where are the developers that love to have a challenge that, wasn't just all about flagships and flagships and flagships and flagships, guys that really stuck their hand in the mud and just got dirty with it, where any and just all types of devices that were quote unquote popular out there right now. I mean, we used to have a string of developers that would just really watch both postpaid and prepaid and see which devices were popular by demand and just kind of go in there and do development for them and to continuously get development going. It's died. It's like the heartbeat is just a faint pulse. Just slowly just going. What happened? Where did they go? I mean, these guys get locked up or something? Where did they all go? That is the question that not just me, but many people are asking. When you look back and like development was booming, I mean, for devices like just a lot of like the Optimus V, which was a prepaid cheapo device, with that one, even the Samsung Intercept is one of the phones that pissed a lot of people off, but had so much development going for it to make it run and perform better. Just these days, we don't have it. And that's the question I ask over and over again, because I'm still in utter shock just how far development on Android, and not development by Google, by the team at Google that develops for Android, but for home developers, where did they go? I think, and my fear is that they've grown past it. They've grown past it so much that, they're just pretty much gone. And it sucks. It sucks really bad. It's sad as hell, because there's a lot of good devices right now that could really use these guys to go in there. And I know most people will be like, well, if you want something done right, do it yourself. But not everyone has the time to sit down and develop, for a particular smartphone. People do have other priorities in life. And, it sucks that a lot of the developers that did have the time to do it no longer have that time. We have a lot of young cats, young kids, 15, 16 years old developing for Android devices. But I mean, we really can't rely on them because they're still going through their adolescent years. They're still chasing girls and whatnot and still trying to figure out who they are. So they develop when there's nothing to do. But when there's all kinds of things happening for them, then they're gone. What about the mid-20s? Those people. Well, they're still trying to figure out who they are. They're probably, getting ready to graduate from college or have already graduated from college and are trying to work themselves into some kind of career to establish themselves and to hold it down and kind of build a nest to attract a pretty mate to bring into their nest and start a family with. I mean, there are plenty of reasons that, can be thrown in there as to why, developers have gone away, why we have less development, why do some of the mainstream developers only focus on flagships. And it totally sucks. Big time. Because right now, I think, just for an update for everyone out there with the G Stylo, still no recovery. And when I think about it, in past days, we would have to grit our teeth and just bear it for maybe a little over a month. Just maybe. With the G Stylo on Boost Mobile, I fear we're probably not going to get a breakthrough till maybe December. I'm guesstimating December. I wonder what you guys guess when someone will finally crack how to pop recovery past a locked bootloader. And then we'll be able to, those of us that rooted and are stuck on 5.0.2 will be able to update to 5.1.1. And hopefully around there be able to update to Android M if it's going to come to the G Stylo, which I think it should. Then again, it's like same thing, with the Boost Max. There was a developer, which I hope you guys, kind of like show some support to this developer because he's pretty good. Super R on Android forums was developing for the ZTE Boost Max, and he built a decent ROM when it was on 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. It was 4.2? No, 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. He built a decent ROM that kind of was themed with KitKat before KitKat even came to the Macs. And I think right now that it's on 4.4.2, he has a ROM that's ported over that is it's still KitKat, but it's heavily skinned with Lollipop. Problem with that one is that when you flash it, your audio doesn't work, and that's the only bug it has. And I know Super R's tried everything he can to correct that issue with that ROM. And I know he needs some help, and there's really no one out there that can pretty much pick up on his work where he left off to fix that problem, because if they did, then yeah, people would get a different ROM. But even then, like, there's no signage in Mod 12, which I'm really surprised. The Max is not, like the KSR Hydra icon. No offense to those who own the icon, but it's nothing like the icon. The Max itself is widely known and widely popular, and I'm surprised there's not even one signage in ROM for it, not even a Pac-Man or what's the other one, like BlizzPop or any of those going for it right now, which is sad. The Boost Max Plus has Lollipop, but it comes with its stock, So for those that got the Max and are not feeling like upgrading to the Max Plus, probably won't even see a Lollipop at all whatsoever, which is shocking and surprising that with it having the ability to have a custom recovery already, because it does, it has Phil's Touch recovery, and of course, it's rooted. You would think that compiling a ROM, someone out there would be able to pick it up and have some fun with it. And, I'm sure that those that own the Max would show appreciation in dollars when there's just some development being done. I know Super R can't do any more development because he doesn't own a ZTE Max at all whatsoever. And, of course, I don't think anyone's really donating to him so he could pick up another device. And that's where it totally sucks. So yeah, just wanted to vent that out with you guys. Whoever out there wants to listen, and hopefully things change and development starts coming back up. I really pray for it. I pray for it a lot. I still pray that someone finds a way to root the Sharp Aquos Crystal. That was a very, very great device. I love it. It has some issues with it, but those things can be overlooked, and I think with some development, with some roots, and of course recovery, and then some custom ROM builds, I think the Aquos Crystal can be a hell of a lot more than what it is. But developers aren't looking its way, and that's one of the things in the forums that people talk about, is that they don't think that developers are going to pay attention to it, and I think that's the problem. Some of the good developers that we have are only sticking to flagships because, of course, they're flagship devices. I think it'd be more challenging for them if they actually dabble down with some mid-tier and low-end devices as well. If they're looking to build ROMs and to have some sort of challenge, there's your challenge right there. And yeah. So besides that, guys, just to end this video out, I'm hoping to get another HTC Desire 601 because there is a Lollipop ROM for that. CyanogenMod 12. I want to try it out. I don't have the device anymore, but I want to get it so I can try it out. And for those that still have the Desire 601, I guess be expecting that video sometime in the future. So that is it for today's rant. If you guys enjoyed this rant, please leave a thumbs up. If you guys have anything you guys want to add to it, you can add to it in the comment section of this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this on your social networks, and follow me on my social networks. And Tony, you're not going to get me to get the iPhone, but I appreciate you trying, bro. You're pretty funny, man. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end this. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's rant. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. My name's Tito with the Law on Android. You guys have a good night.
Let me out! I'm stuck in your pocket.